those talks. We have a conversation while in the 50 minutes. What's up, niggas? Uh, Salute the battle rap blogging. Battle rap blogging has been all types of weird chatty patty ass shit. But you know what? We here. Battle rap been kind of dead. URL basically told you niggas that they're not feeding y'all anymore. Y'all have to go get jobs. Be responsible adults. So that done hurt a lot of niggas' feelings in recent years. But what's popping with battle rap? What's going on with battle rap? The blog awards have been crazy. I'm not saying the nigga name, but somebody put out a blog calling out all meat riders, right? So the meat riders responded to the chomo, and if you Latin, you know what I mean by chomo. So here's my whole stance on it, right? With the blogger wars. Number one, do a lot of you niggas ride dick in this culture? Yes, without question. Y'all grown men, oftentimes, without any evidence, picking sides and conflicts on the internet without evidence, right? Now, the nigga that inspired this conversation for y'all to talk about people riding waves is crazy business, by itself, you feel me? I know some of y'all don't really care about, crimes, because, since we're not going to slide about it, why not talk about it? Because, you need to be willing to commit violence to call out a nigga who has clearly lied about their case. But, anywho, so this is my thoughts on blogger wars. Number one, Black Compass Media, when it comes to a lot of these media companies that have been URL biased over the years. We're just gonna be real, bro. If somebody's paying you to bag, you're gonna be biased. They're paying you good money. And y'all mad at the competition for getting out-businessed? Nature of the sport, motherfucker. You better get your money up then. I like what ARP brought to the culture though, so I'll never say it like that. But I don't know, bro. I'm not that nigga to be sitting here and feeling bad for battle rappers because y'all should be getting paid more. No one, half y'all don't even be on the contract. Y'all be there letting grown men talk to y'all crazy and tell y'all what y'all worth for free with no legal obligation. Then stay there because opportunities. But the real opportunity is who else is gonna pay y'all that good money outside of Smack? RBE will pay the niggas he gotta pay good money. But a lot of them niggas in the 1SK ain't even getting paid. They battling for free. They driving from all over the South to get to Virginia to rap on them cars for free. Most of them ain't getting paid. Unless you're on the top of the car, unless you be on the main card or something, the rest of them, niggas ain't getting paid. Niggas is coming for free. Niggas coming for the opportunity. No contracts. They're just coming. There's no incentive. So when y'all show these companies that y'all are willing to go for anything, of course they're gonna exploit you. Of course they are. Y'all let them. Y'all been letting them for years. Nigga been telling y'all niggas to get smart. Go try to do something. Put some music out. Nigga been telling y'all that shit. So now, years later, all of a sudden, when, Smack decide to say, hey, ain't no more big checks. The niggas who been hustling. Shotgun Suge been hustling, putting music out. T-Top been hustling, they gonna keep getting money regardless. The niggas who was hustling gonna stay hustling. But the niggas who was asking for somebody to feed them and I need some money this month, the niggas who was trying to find new father figures and shit like that, that's a bit different, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas gonna struggle. But I don't feel no sympathy for y'all. So when y'all be trying to ride waves and pick sides now that URL said that and say niggas are meat rotting them, they had the bag. Niggas made money with URL. Why wouldn't they? You don't gotta like the fact these niggas is uncompromised, but it's understandable. They would make money. But with that being said, in this culture, bro, we need niggas to be unbiased in their opinions. We need people who are gonna call it down the middle. And one thing I'm not a fan of is a lot of the criticism that people have had regarding certain media outlets over others. And for all y'all to keep trying to bring up the assaulter's paperwork and bring up his crimes for real, I'm gonna keep it a band. It's disingenuous now because y'all only started bringing up his paperwork. This is the problem with why Untie Us has been in the culture for too long. See, when he first got caught in lies, the first people who caught him in the lies that really paid attention, they paid attention. The rest of the culture stayed quiet. They didn't look further. They heard about it. Oh, fuck it. Man, I'm going to wait for the courts to play it out. And I'm going to tell y'all about this issue and why I'm tired of that argument about waiting for the courts to play it out. He's trying to keep it from trial. They're in pre-trial right now, right? So, answer this logically, right? If you were waiting for the courts to play it out, it wouldn't draw suspicion to the man not trying to go to trial? And I'm just saying this. Anytime I hear someone question why you're reading paperwork and why you're so invested in a man's paperwork, and I want to say this very clearly, right? We're invested in the paperwork because we're fans of this culture, and I'm just saying this for me. I can't speak for the rest of battle rap. I used to bring my wife to my battles. Every battle, right? So when I saw other people who wanted to bring their shorties to battles, just for the shit I dealt with, bringing my girl to battles, bro, a lot of these niggas, this isn't a safe space for women, just to be real. I'm just gonna keep it a band. I'm not even saying like y'all scare away. This is not a safe space for females. There was a female that he absconded at an event that already came out. I remember that incident because y'all ignored it. He groped her at an RBE event. Y'all ignored it. It was the same time when Bonnie first came out and said the nigga was weird. See, people said these things years ago, and the excuse was, well, why is he still free? And I could tell some of y'all stupid and don't know how trial works. See, what y'all thinking is, why is he free roaming the country? You're not asking, he went to jail for 3 years. He was able to get bond due to a technicality. Not get out of jail and not go to court anymore. He was able to await trial on a technicality out of jail. So meaning, had that technicality not happened, he would still be in jail awaiting trial right now. That's it. The court hearings out, the paperwork's available. And the sad part is, the only reason a nigga even started reading the paperwork was because, you know, I was a guy on this app. You know, I was just a fan of battle rap. I used to watch everybody's blogs. I didn't give a fuck. You know, Vodafly did that weird shit impersonating niggas. I said that was a little weird to me, so I can't really do that. Piper Boy used to put on bras and shower caps and shit. And, you know, hey, whatever preference or lifestyle, I'm not judging nobody for that, but, you know, that first time I met a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all was characters. So Chris seemed the most normal. And then, you know, lo and behold, these charges come. And when he got out, I put out a documentary. I took it for face value. I had no reason to think otherwise. You know, now upon looking upon it, doesn't make sense. Like, how the fuck did you have a party with fake money and you gave that out to people and you went to the store to use it, but then how were people coming into the door paying to get in a party and you only had fake money? So did everybody that came in the party pay with Monopoly money? And, you know, salute to the guys at Dept and DME Detroit. I would say Battle Truth, but my nigga, the shit on your jacket, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the reason why a lot of people didn't really invest into dealing with y'all, DME, and Adept is because of y'all association with Battle Truth. Because it is hypocritical for the long time that y'all spent on Chris Neck, and Battle Truth overly admitted to doing something just as fucking disgusting to a child. So we appreciate the level of, you know, ferocity y'all put in putting out the paperwork, letting the community know. Because what I don't like about this culture is that you call it police ass shit, but then say everybody ain't street niggas. All right, cool. What are we supposed to do when someone in our communities found out of doing so and you're not a street nigga? Because when we tell street niggas, y'all don't care. Y'all excuses would let the law play it out, or let's let the law make a decision. The law made a decision to take him to fucking trial. The judge made a decision to take him to fucking trial. They made a decision when he tried to suppress evidence, when he tried to suppress his GPS location off technicalities, to not go to trial. But again, you can't argue with niggas who not only don't read the paperwork, y'all refuse to read the paperwork. But I remember niggas was reading Audie Boom paperwork up and down, reading up and down this paperwork. I remember Kid Slade came out. Everybody and their mama swore they had a law degree and how to read legal documents. But when it comes to a nigga who has lied multiple times about their charges, for some reason all of a sudden, now niggas don't have no type of evidence. None whatsoever. None. That shit's crazy business, bro. I'm just keeping it banned. That's crazy business, my nigga. That's crazy. The nigga came out and lied and said the first time that he don't gotta go to court no more. Someone put out the information he gotta go to court every month. He said he just gotta clear up some shit from court. He lied. That was enough. Like that is literally enough. When you have certain charges, my nigga, and you don't want to tell us you're still going to court for them, well, why are you going to court? And then the nigga's so stupid, in one of his responses, he used the video of his court hearing to try to say that, look at the video, bro. The judge clearly said that the state of Georgia made a mistake. And the nigga used the clip of the state's attorney that's trying to prosecute him. But he knew that y'all are so motherfucking stupid that y'all aren't going to at least look and say, why the fuck is he saying anything about a case you said was done years ago? So then when he admitted to lying, y'all still gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, cool. Only reason I even watched DMN documentary shit, and I'm one of those niggas who I kept hearing about niggas say he did multiple time rapists. I said, you know what? I'm bored today. I got a break. Let me go ahead and see what the fuck they talking about. So, despite all the weird, he's gay and, Luciferian cross shit, salute to Deb. I'm not Judo-Abrahamic, so that don't apply to me. But as far as the paperwork's concerned, all that I looked up myself. I just got the case number. Publicly available. It's publicly available. You feel what I'm saying? He got court in May. And the judge said we can proceed with trial. So he's trying to appeal the charges now. That's what the hearing that you had. They keep trying to get it thrown out of technicalities. Trying to throw out evidence. Waiting a long time when you had 6 months to search the vehicle, you damn near waited 2 years. So you're waiting for DNA to be destroyed. Come on, man. The sad part is, because a lot of you niggas is stupid and y'all don't actually pay attention to legal proceedings like y'all think y'all do. This is a tactic of how to devalidate a rape victim in court. You drag the court process out. This is a tactic of court, of law. You drag out the process because two things. The victim will either get tired of the process and fall back from the investigation if it's a private investigation. The only thing that makes this different is that the case is what the state is presenting against him. The state is trying to prosecute him. And the fact that the evidence is that hard-boiled, that even with appeals, even with them trying to take away certain evidence like the GPS data, there is still so much evidence to proceed to trial. Because I'm telling you, they don't want him to go to trial. If he goes to trial, your man gonna sit down. It is what it is. But again, what makes me mad, I'm an Angry Fans group, because Angry Fan, it's crazy. You say that, you stay neutral. It's not about y'all staying neutral. That's not the point. It's the fact that my man lied about a lot of shit. He told a lot of lies about his case. He's been lying about his case. He said he doesn't have his case. He said the judge said that the state got it wrong and used a video of the state saying they got it wrong and giving him a fucking bond. That's what they were saying. They were wrong for giving him a goddamn bond. They made a mistake that day. That's what they said. And the judge even said, giving him bond, I do not believe you didn't rape these women, but it is your right as a U.S. citizen to give you bond. None of y'all read their paperwork. None of y'all. Talking about the judge's decision. The judge's decision said, nigga, I know you're a rapist, but it's your legal right to get a bond. No one read the paperwork. And the niggas you argue with didn't read it. But my thing is, you can't say while we're so invested in a case that you niggas are so invested in arguing against, but you're the one that didn't read paperwork. Show Off went out and said the females lied. No woman press charges against Chris. The state did. They called the police because they were assaulted. The state found him because of an ad he was making on the internet for Uber services that was picked up from his burner phone. All of this is in the transcripts. Like, this is not, like, y'all be needing these nice put together videos of memes in between every joke a nigga make. Bro, just go read it yourself, bro. Just type in Gunsby Christopher B, and then you need the Cobb County search. Or if not, you could look up 182R. And so, I could pull up the case number right now. I'm about to upload it. Yeah, you could look up 18CR2248. And that is his record number. So you can look up his case right now. He been lying this whole time. He said Kate was done, you know what I mean? Look at the evidence I got. That nigga has no evidence to prove anything. They're not even arguing his innocence in court. You would know that if you read the paperwork. You would know how nasty those charges is. The girl, salute the Henny Man for doing that blog. I definitely shared it. I'm sharing everybody who does this because at this point, I feel like in battle rap, you do got to take a stance for just morality, you feel me? Like, y'all are going to keep playing stupid and engaging with a nigga who's talking about people meat rotting, when meanwhile, the only reason you was riding so hard for RBE was because that was the only lead that'll let your nasty ass in the venue. I think all them niggas pussy. I'm just going to keep it banned. I think all them ass. The niggas who took a stanch stance on protecting females and then let a nigga like you in there with the type of charges you had. And I'm not mad if niggas like, yo, that's my man, I ain't just going to condemn him. I'm mad when there's information made public and you didn't go see it for yourself to form an opinion. If you said you don't give a fuck, that ain't my business, I'm staying out of it, and you stayed out of it completely is one thing. But the nigga saying that don't stay out of it. Y'all hear his side with these types of charges and run with it. Even when people saying he's lying. I'm gonna just tell y'all how I see morality, right? If one of my homies gets some nasty ass charges, oh, what, they accuse me? Oh, that shit crazy, right? Oh, well, I didn't do it. Okay, maybe he didn't do it. Someone said, well, he's lying. Where's this paperwork? I'm hearing too much different stories. Where's the source? What's unbiased, right? So for me, I saw a documentary. Adet put out a rape-documentary, pointing out holes that didn't match the testimony. Chris came out and literally admitted that he knows this girl. It was consensual. But he said originally he doesn't know this girl. He said he never met this girl. Then he said that the sex they had was consensual. A girl who did not know her attacker. Did not know her attacker. It was in a codex for 2 years before 2 other rapes happened. They matched you to those 2 other rapes. Now the sex is consensual. Like, bro, like we would not be giving no other person this type of pass. Think about how crazy that is for a nigga to hear that and still be like, well, I don't know. The nigga said, oh, I didn't know Shannon. Evidence came out that says your DNA linked to Shannon. Yeah, I know Shannon. We had sex, but it was consensual. You said you didn't know her, and you said these were trumped up charges in cold cases. But question, bro, because this is a crazy thing. You know how cold cases work when they dead docket information and get new evidence to like connect you to things? Oftentimes, if that's not physical evidence, like, the gun that matches, DNA, fingerprints, it's usually DNA. Nigga lied and said he fit the description. Yeah, bro, your chromosomes and DNA and the shit you left on her. You feel what I'm saying? You nasty fucker. And that's just it, bro. It's like, do I care? Am I gonna be some Justice Avenger and look for this nigga? I've never. This nigga's a ghost. I don't get views on my channel, so this is purely just out here for anybody who just wants to have somebody who's read the paperwork. I have read the paperwork. I have copies of the paperwork. I have inboxed people the paperwork. At this point in time, how I feel about it, I gave up the code already. If people wanted to get the paperwork, the number to the paperwork, if you want to look up his record, is 18CR2248 on the Cobb County Superior Court, the Superior Court clerk. and just look up his information, and then you know what I mean. You'll be able to look up the case yourself. You feel me? But at this point, how I feel about it is I don't care what stance anyone takes on the situation because it's not. If you read the paperwork, there's really no stance to take. You just waiting for the nigga to go to court because when you go to court, they're gonna fry your ass. They're gonna fry you. Y'all wouldn't be trying to throw out all this evidence and try to say it's circumstantial because the detective said you were a serial rapist, even though there's only one rape, and then the other one was technically sexual battery, which is how they were able to get the technicality that the detective lied. Technically, she didn't lie because you were connected to a third case after the fact. But at the same time, in that present moment, she wasn't. And that's why they were able to get the GPS data suppressed. However, they're trying to suppress the other charges wasn't because DNA evidence still links you to those two. So even without the GPS data, the DNA evidence links you to the two victims. The DNA was found in your car. What are we arguing? Now we're gonna argue. I didn't know these girls. It's like you told, like, bro, I'm not doing this with battle rap, bro. Y'all believe what y'all want to. All I'm saying is that a lot of these niggas lie. All these niggas are weirdos. These niggas can be meat riders. They ride waves. They hang out with the popular people. 3-letter man lets Aver talk to him crazy. All that's fine. None of those niggas are lying about assaulting multiple women. There's nothing else to be said. Y'all say, y'all been saying this for 5 years. That nigga been going to court for 5 years. The charges that were dropped on paperwork he posted, that was fake. That's a federal fucking crime. I hate you niggas, bro. I hate you niggas.